Yes, hello. This is Axie Breeding King getting you a new video. This is mostly for my Discord members, my students, but I figured I'd help some of you other people out there that have watched my videos or you did a little YouTube search on this new NFT game. I sold about 200 of my Axies, a little more than 200 of them in order to start breeding in a new game because they fixed the SLP slide problem. For my analysis, that has been fixed. That's my number one reason. Let me go through this and then I'll give you their site and tell you their name. This is important. Now, I still have a huge army of Axies. So about 20% of my Axies were sold. Maybe 25%. I don't know. I didn't do the math. And if you looked at my channel, you can go back to July. I've started in July, and I have a huge farm. And the SLP slide has been affecting me since December, and I still make money with Axie. And they may fix this. So I'm not bashing Axie at all. I'm still heavy in it, and I will continue. Now, I might adjust in a month or two and be 50-50. I might sell 300 or 400 more Axies. I don't know. We'll just see how the numbers play out in the next few months and whether their SLP burning comes. But this problem's been fixed because with this one, all the buying, all the trading, and all the breeding is done in their TUS symbol. TUS is basically the SLP of this new game. And a little bit of CRA, which is basically the AXS of the new game. That's the governance token. What you must understand is imagine you didn't buy into Ethereum in order to buy into Axie, but instead you bought a chunk of SLP just to get your first 3 Axies. Do you understand that? That's a burn. It's huge. And these guys did it, and as far as I know, they did it first. And this, I'll tell you straight up, these guys look like an Axie knockoff. But they're not just an Axie knockoff, they've changed things. And that's what you got to understand, point number 3. Number 2, this is what attracted me to no mutant babies. I get sick of mutant babies. I breed some high-end Axies. I breed some Axies that sell for, pretty good amount. I don't want to get into the numbers and the ETH and all that, but I have like 15 spec farms, okay? And I teach my students how to do the spec farms and how to do the research and do the ones that make you some money. I got some really good toothless birds. You can feel free to compete. I just dropped some alpha on you. You can try to compete with me if you want on my toothless birds. With the other traits, the other 3 traits that I'm not going to tell you. These things sell, and they sell for good money. But I still get 30% mutant babies, 35%, and that's even using the new awesome software one of my students made. And I'll make a video on that later. You better watch that video if you're still on Axie. This one, no mutant babies. If you buy the pures. And excuse any of my spelling, excuse my ghetto presentation, I don't care. I already have money. I don't need your money. I don't care about the clicks, the likes. If you do learn something, you like it, sure. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like. But I'm not building a YouTube channel, and I'm never showing my face. You can watch some of the other ones if you want. Part of crypto is being anonymous, at least for us investors. I don't think the owner should be anonymous, but that's my personal thing. So if you buy peers, and I'll give you the cons here later. This is straight math to make money, okay? Now, if you're broke, you're not going to be able to buy peers. If you're broke and you have to get in with just one of these new NFTs and let it mine for a month in order to get 2 to mine for a month before you can do more, well, then it is what it is, okay? But if you have a few thousand, you buy some peers, you have 0 mutant babies, ever. And now, unless they change things. And if they change things, it won't be for like 6 months. And big deal. So what? They change things. By then, it doesn't matter. You've already made a killing in 6 months. In fact, one of the guys in the Discord of the new one was one of the early Axie breeders. I think he was about 6 months before me, maybe 7 months. And he was like, yeah, in the beginning, Axie had no mutants because he hated it when the mutants came. I go, wow, I learned something new. I didn't know in the old days of Axie there's no mutants. So you can easily, get yourself up to 1,000 of these, I think, if you're aggressive before they even change anything. Here's a third reason, which I like. Most people probably put this at number 1, but you don't have the economics right. You don't have your money coming in right. Those things don't matter. It's new. Imagine getting an Axie when it only had about 14,000 NFTs, which is roughly where this one's at. I think I checked a few days back. I think it was, I don't remember, I don't remember, 12,900, 13,300. I might be off a few thousand. Just imagine MySpace versus Facebook. MySpace was first. They really were. And then they got taken out by somebody who improved it and made it better, and that's called Facebook. Now, am I saying this is going to take out Axie? Probably not. Could it be as big as Axie? Very, very possible. Very possible. Could it be bigger? Possible. Could it be half the size? Possible. Their governance token is under $1 right now. Under $1. So I'm loading up on this too. Because it's going to at least go, I believe, 10x, 20x, $20, $30, and possibly 50 to 100 over time. And by the way, nothing I share is financial advice. You should definitely mortgage your house, take all the kids' money that you have saved up for their inheritance, and put it all into the next Dogecoin knockoff. Yeah, the next Dogecoin knockoff. Gonna work. Totally. That's a joke. But you do what you want. Number 4. You can just mine. You can just farm. You don't need to deal with scholars. You don't need a battle. You don't have to do all that stuff. You can just do that. In fact, that's all you can do right now if you're not going to breed. I only breed. I don't even mine. I'm an aggressive breeder. I don't even mine. I don't even plan on mining. I might do it when I have a couple hundred of them. But I didn't do the scholar on the Axie either. I didn't want to deal with that side. And so, but this is great. This helps you, and you can do it with just one. You don't even need 3. But then you have to kind of do the rental system. But it's auto. You just hit the button every 4 hours, except for when you sleep for 8 hours, and you're making money. Later, player versus player battles is going to come out, 3-on-3 matches, and yeah, the meta will change some. We don't know if that's in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. That's definitely not, real quick from everything I've researched on this and seen, and that's going to help. And I'm in a really good breed right now. I tell my students what it is. I'm not telling you. And I already have a good plan strategy for the second that comes out of knowing those metas. Which same thing we do when Axie does the updates. So this is easy stuff. And number 5, AVAX, Avalanche. Avalanche, a number 10 or 11 coin. Avalanche, that's going to give Ethereum a run for the money. Avalanche that I love. I think is going to take over Cardano easy. Maybe take out Solana. Solana, they're an investor. They're one of the big ones behind it. I like Avalanche. You don't have to deal with Ronin. It's great. Ronin freezes up, locks up, slows up. I got to send my Ethereum twice, my SLP twice. These guys are great. You tied in with Trader Joe, and you're doing everything you need to do. So this is just beautiful. Here's the cons. It is new, which is a con. And 2, the owners are not doxxed, which is a con. They might be doxxed later. I've asked about that. This is why I only sold about 200 of my Axies. Okay, but everything's working. I've already been doing this. I'm on day 5, 6, 7. Where's my calendar? I better write that down because I had my old date memorized. Axie breeding, was it July 10th or July 14th? I started. I forget. I started January 6th. January 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 6 days in. It's exciting. It's good. I did a lot of research before I started spending thousands of dollars. And by the way, I did a lot of research the whole month of December on a whole lot of these other games. I looked at a bunch of. I could rattle off a list of them to you right now. I'm not gonna. This is wrapping up the video before I show you who it is. If you want 2-for-1 mentorship, which simply means with my Axie breeding mentors, students, I have a 100% success rate. Although a few people did slow down in December that are watching on pause until SLP is fixed. And it's 5 years Discord access with support. It's a couple of screen share calls to get your farm started right. All this is going to go right to the new one too. So you're going to get this. If you're an existing student, you watch this, I'm going to have extra Discord links for Krabita. That's the name of it. It's 1 Ethereum to join. You get 5 years support. That's unheard of. 5 years. That's how long I'm be in the breeding thing. And by the way, if I find another great one in 6 or 12 months and I go in heavy, you get free support there too. It might be a 3-for-1 mentorship. So 1 ETH, that's what everybody's paid. And it's a solid group. We've got software developers in there. 2 of my students made their own software for actually breeding, selling software. It's amazing. That doesn't break terms of service. Breeding software, it's amazing. I'll make a video on both those that you'll want. one of the guys at like 2,000 eggs, 2,000 Axies, he was past me, and just smart, nice guys. Email me, Axie Breeding King, Gmail, any questions. Okay, here it is. Up. Where'd it go? I can't even move it around. Okay, go to Krabita.com. Krabita.com. And you can see in the marketplace they got the staking, they've got the crabs. You know, you can move your breed count around. I don't want to show my wallet. Why is that popping up? You can do everything around, and I'm not giving a tour on this. You go to their site and you figure it out. Grab it. I just gave you the top reasons. I just gave you why I'm in, and I'm not a pro YouTuber as you can tell. But if you switch your purity up to 6, that's how you're guaranteed pure eggs. Oh, by the way, you can also the egg market. You can flip eggs and make $2,000 a week right now. Okay, if you just watch this market for about a week or two, and watch all the main breeds, which is not organic. Get rid of organic, and I don't like the ruined, but you might want to watch it. But you watch these breeds: Surge, Craboid, Prime, Gem, Bulk, and you watch their egg market, which is a separate website, which I'll give you, and you get guaranteed pure eggs. And as long as you're willing to just hold for 4 or 5 days, and sometimes a couple days longer, depending. I mean, there's full-on people that just flip the eggs too. And there's some big hitters in their Discord. Join their Discord. That was the last thing. Join their Discord. You're going to like it, because it's just a lot of good free info. So that's it. Thank you for watching.